Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you're enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 5. We are learning Unit 1. It's a beautiful poem with title, Four Things. Today's lecture 7, my dear fellow teachers. This lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, print it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I am going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students, today under the title of writing, we learn about informal and formal letters, and we'll cover page number 13 and 14 of your book. Before this, in English for grade 4, I have taught you how to write an informal letter. I hope you remember. If not, you may watch this video again. So today we are going to learn further, and we'll learn to write an informal letter. And formal letter of application we learn in Unit 9. So today I'll focus on this part of SLO, that is to write an informal letter, inshallah. So let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Surah Namal, verse 28, "Go with this letter of mine and deliver it to them. Then stand aside and see how they will respond." Yes, my dear students, this beautiful verse is in fact taken from an incident. Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam wrote a letter, then he sent that letter, and he is giving the instructions. So this verse is telling us writing a letter is one of the way of communication, is an old way of communication, and we are going to learn it today, inshallah. So first you tell me, what is an informal letter? You have learned it. So pause the video and answer this question to your teacher. Yes, my dear students, I hope you have answered it correctly, that an informal letter is the type of letter you would write to someone you know. For example, a friend or a family member, right? A letter which you write to one of your family member, to your friend, to your cousin, to your class fellow, whosoever you are writing, the person you know. You're writing a person whom you know. So that is called an informal letter. Still, there are a few rules we should follow to write an informal letter, and those rules we are going to learn today. So all of you open your book on page number 13. Writing the differences between formal and informal letter. We'll learn about the differences, but we'll practice just an informal letter today. So what a formal letter is? A formal letter is a letter written to a business, a college, or for any professional purposes. Right? The purpose is professional. You are not writing for personal purpose. You are writing for professional purpose, to a business, to a college, or to someone. You have a message which you want to convey professionally, right? And informal letter, as we know, an informal letter is a letter you would write to a friend or a family member. It does not necessarily need to be formal, but there is a standard for it. Okay? The way, definitely when we talk to person who are around us, our friends, we talk differently, but when we talk to someone professional, we talk differently. Likewise, when we write a letter, the difference is there. Okay? So how to write a letter? There are few standards which are common. All right, those common standards we are going to learn today. And what is the difference in a formal letter? As I told you, I'll tell you when we'll study Unit 9. All right, so there are certain formats that apply to all types of letters. They are explained here. First is called heading. The first part of the letter is called heading, and a heading consists of the sender address. The person who is writing the letter, he or she will write his or her address, and underneath the address you will write date. And these 2 points together are called heading of the letter. Okay. Next is salutation. Salutation is the way you call someone. Likewise, when you are talking to someone, you call someone. my dear sister, my dear brother, kindly listen to me. The way that is called a salutation. So we use salutation while writing a letter, like dear father, dear mother, dear brother, dear sister, dear sir, dear madam, etc. All right, so second part is salutation. The third is the body of the letter. Basically, here you mention whatever you want to write. The purpose of your writing, you write in detail over here in this part, which is called body of the letter. And finally, you close the complimentary close. You close your letter by using your affectionate brother, sister with lots of love. These are the words, complimentary close, we use for an informal letter. But your faithfully, this word we use for a formal letter. Take care, bye for now. This you can use anywhere. And after your complimentary close, you will sign the letter or you will write your name, signature and name of the sender. So these are the part of a letter which are given here, and here I'm going to arrange an activity for you. What you will do, dear teachers, you will make pairs of students. Okay, divide your class into pairs. In each pair, one of the student will tell what he or she wants to write in a letter to his or her friend, and the second student will tell how he or she would like to reply. So definitely this part is about the body of the letter. In this way, through conversation, students will brainstorm for different ideas of writing letter. So make pairs of the students and then let them converse about their letter. Pause the video and enjoy this activity. Yes, my dear students, now I hope you have many ideas what you can write in a letter to your friend and how would you reply to that letter. So, here is a sample letter on page number 14 of your book. Let's see what this letter is all about. It's a letter to a brother from his sister living in a distant city. Now, there is a brother and a sister. They live in a distant city. So, a sister is writing letter to her brother. What she's saying, Gulshan Iqbal. Now, you know, it's the address of the sender, Gulshan Iqbal, Karachi. This is the date. And these two parts together are heading of the letter. Then she said, Dear Amar, this is the name of her brother. This is salutation. Next come the body of the letter. What she is writing? Your letter from Islamabad arrived yesterday. Everyone was pleased to hear that you can understand your teachers. So it means the brother is studying somewhere. In Islamabad, she has mentioned in Islamabad. You told me to write to you in English, so I asked my English teacher to help me. I hope that I shall soon be able to write letters independently. We missed you at our family function. Everyone was asking about you. When you come next time, we will go for a picnic. All the family members are giving regard to you. That's it. So this is a simple and small letter which the sister has written to her brother. And here is the complimentary clause, your affectionate sister, Memuna Batul. So here, this is the complimentary clause and this is the signature or name. Now you see all the segments. How do we write a letter? It's a time for practice. On page number 14 of your book, question number 15, write reply to a short informal letter from your friend or family member. As I told you by the activity, now you have many ideas. So pick one of the idea and start writing letter. Now, you know, this part is heading. What you are supposed to write in heading, first you will write your address. For example, it's Gulberg. And when you write the area, you will put a comma. Then you will write the city with capital letter, Lahore. And after city name, you will put a full stop. Then you will write date. Maybe it's March 7, comma, 20, 22, full stop. Okay, so in letters beta we have to be careful about commas and full stop. Punctuation matters a lot, and wrong punctuation may deduct your marks. After writing your address, date, you will write salutation, dear, and the name of the person you are writing letter. Then you will put comma over here. Okay, so all of you complete this part of the letter, and then we'll practice the rest of the part. Yes, are you done with it? So it's the main message. Whatever you want to write, just write here. Then you will write complementary clause. And how do we complementary clause? Your truly, or your friend, or your loving, whatever you want to write. Your truly, comma, and then you will write your name over here. So all of you pause the video and complete the body of the letter, whatever you want to write. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Good job. So you have written a letter. Now it's the time for your homework. You will write a letter to your uncle and tell him how did you spend your vacations. Okay, now you are going to write letter to your uncle. Again, it's an informal letter. And what will be the message? How did you spend your vacation? And I'm giving you a worksheet. You will write a letter to your friend. My dear fellow teachers, this worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, links are there. You may click it, download it, print it, and kindly give a printed worksheet to my students to practice writing a letter. What we have covered today, we learned that an informal letter is a letter we would write to a friend or a family member. We also learned that a formal letter is a letter written to a business, a college, or for any professional purpose. And we practiced writing an informal letter today. So in this way, we covered our today's SLO to write an informal letter. And formal letter, again, I'll teach you when we'll study Unit 9. So are we done with our SLO to write an informal letter? Yes, that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lecture. Till that time, keep practicing, keep learning, take very good care of yourself and the people around you. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.